Anyone who works for CBK? I want to be practical. For CBK, sitakwambia useme jina because sitaki usufutwe kazi. Hakuwezi kosa. Anyone anafanya Kenya National Bureau of Statistics? They are there. Now, wewe na qualification you are CEO. Wewe. Who has more papers? Say it loud, who? Now, then what is it? Why kwa nini usikali? You had the case of Mwabia, I have more papers than you. So, visibility number 1, ni volunteering. Visibility number 2, usikae na chenye unajua. Citizen wanatafuta mtu wa kuhoji stories juu ya economy na uko hapo, enter. Go and give your perspective. Create your kabrad. Start creating your name hapo. As a lady, you'll have such a huge opportunity wavelength that you can't exhaust it. Just by the name. The lady I was telling you I called, who was working for KEPSA that time, actually declined to be PS. It means she had a better position where she was working. Yeah, fungulia maji tafadhali. Nimeshika microphone. So, I don't need to buttress that point further. Najua mnasikia vibaya hata nikiendelea kuiongelea. The simplest way to become CEC finance, simplest. Governor anavai, opinion polls zinaonyesha anaweza win, mtafute umwambie, me I believe in your policies, I just want to craft your manifesto. Give me what you want to achieve. Believe you me, you CPS seated here, you will be CEC finance of your county. If you don't become uniulize. You realize you are the only person because ladies shy away. They shy away because unafanya nini kwa campaign. Then we mwenyewe you think, your camp is full. Huko kumejaa. Akina nani wamejaa kama wewe hau. Don't see political barazas and think, your camp imejaa. No. Haijajaa kwa hiyo nasema wewe chenye wewe unatafuta. It may be full in all the other perspectives, but I can tell you as a practicing politician, it is not full in what I'm talking about. Let me speak about, so media, make me be your friend. Kidogo tu hapo pale nini, ataenda hapo kama AWAC. Budget imesomwa, weenda tu sema story ya AWAC, position of AWAC. Yeah. Na usicheke sana, enda ka stone face kidogo. Position of AWAC. In this budget policy statement, we are saying this. This could have been improved. This could have been done better. You'll create your brand within a very short time. And whichever camp that wins, they will look for you because there are very few people who have created their brand. Now, let me talk to all of us both in private and public sector. There is a lady who I will challenge you to go study about called Sheryl Sandberg. You can write former COO of Facebook or Meta. Sheryl Sandberg. Sheryl Sandberg. Go study about her a little bit. There's something I want to highlight that will help us. This lady was working for World Bank. In 2008, when Facebook was, all of us, majority of us were not on Facebook because we thought it's a small startup, but nothing. It will collapse within a few days. She resigned from World Bank to go in a company that had no structures, to set them up. She went there. I want you, saa zingine tusisikize na huyo Sandberg, zisikize na wewe. Ujiweke in your shoes. You have a job paying you $250,000. And some guy is telling you to go and work for a startup. Those guys are not serious. So, she was working for World Bank, a small startup called Facebook. She went there to be the COO, to also help in setting up structures of Meta, or Facebook then. Currently, her net worth is around $3 billion US. $3 billion US is around 420 billion Kenya shillings. Meaning you can buy white sands, useme isiguzwe kitu, lakini imekuwa nyumba yako from today. Now it will not even scratch your net worth. There is something I want you to understand about her, in which I challenge all of us, those who are in the private sector, this is your point. When you are working for a small company or a big one, and you are going into the management, into the top management positions, let us learn as ladies, not just to look for monetary returns. Let's look for equity return. Any CEO of a bank today in Kenya, you are a CEO of a bank, and you're only negotiating your salary. That is not foresight. Negotiate for targets bound up with options of shares. Just tell them, you are making 3 billion profit now, I'll double it, but give me this number of shares after I do that. All these billionaires, majority of them became billionaires out of stock options when it comes to work. You are rewarded through stocks, not just through a salary. This guy, Steve Ballmer of Microsoft, he was an employee of Microsoft. He was employee number 30 of Microsoft. He's now wealthier than Bill Gates. His net worth is higher than the person who started Microsoft. In that company you work for, always negotiate, try. I would feel very good as an owner of a company when the top management comes to me and tell me, wewe, tunatengeneza faida 100 million saa hii. Give us a target to make $1 billion, you give us 20% of your business. I'll be very glad. Because I'll see these are guys who are sharing my dreams. And they are not even asking me to pay them. They're asking me to pay them out of the money they make for me. So learn those things early. Number 2, evaluate your job. You could be in an inflexible position where you are in a hierarchical company. Let's say you work for Kenya National Bureau of Statistics. You are a mid-level manager there. Just try to think about the level of growth that you have to conquer to rise. Sometimes you evaluate and see, do I work for the elephant or do I work for an antelope? An antelope in the financial industry is the company that has the ability to grow in multiples. They have the ability to grow so much, so fast. You evaluate, can I get a 75% cut in my salary, go to a relatively not very old company, negotiate even a stake based on my performance, and within 5 years, you are worthy more than 50 times what you'd be worthy working in the rigidly hierarchical company. You are a DVC of KU.